Hey guys, not much of a plan for this video, as there ever is, but basically a couple of things have happened with me recently. Well, I lost my job a while ago. That sucked. Fell into a pretty bad place, which my last two videos were kind of about. I recently got accepted onto an apprenticeship, which is awesome. And don't get me wrong, it's absolutely brilliant. But I haven't started yet, which means I'm still freaking nervous as hell, and I don't want to screw up. Like, with apprenticeships over here, in most cases you get 3-week probation, then if you're okay you get extended probation, and then it becomes a permanent thing. Now this is only like a 1.5 year long apprenticeship, but it's in manufacturing. The apprenticeship is for manufacturing, though I will be doing repair and maintenance on agricultural machinery with a company called Mowermat, based in the Leyland complex just outside of Wellingborough, which is awesome. So it's not far from where I live. I say just outside of Wellingborough, it's still in the Wellingborough area, but it's not in town, it's outside of town. So it's great, not far from where I live, along the lines of what I want to do as a career, because engineering, machines have always fascinated me. I've always wanted to take them apart, figure out how they work and put them back together and make sure they work properly, which is why I'm having fun with my bike out there, as much as it pisses me off at times, which it has done today. As far as my bike's concerned, I'm not far from finishing it. I've just got to sort out the electricals, which I'm having a mate come over and help me with at some point, and then turn it over, make sure it runs, and if there's any problems, sort them out once it's all done, which is great. I'll be on the road soon if that's the case. If everything's good, I'll be on the road really fucking soon, which is awesome, and I can't wait. But when it comes to my apprenticeship, it's understandable that I feel trepidation going into it, because it's something I've not done before. I've never had an apprenticeship before. I've had jobs before. Not all of them turned out brilliantly, but that's either through a minor mistake that I made, or the company just didn't want me anymore, as was the fact with my last job. Right. Sorry, I just finished a packet of crisps. Or chips if you're American. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to mess up in this job, but I'm scared that I will. Another thing that I'm scared of. And I'm supposed to be a butch, fucking scared of nothing Viking. Doesn't fear anything but the gods. No, I'm nowhere near fearless, as you can probably tell from the past couple of videos. But I manage my fear quite well. Most people see me as a calm, collected, ready for anything person who's willing to speak to anyone, do anything. People see me as a chilled out extrovert, but I'm not. I think my other half called it being an ambivert or something, where you're sort of in the middle. It's not so much that you can deal with people And it's not that you can't deal with people, it's you're somewhere in the middle. You can deal with them to a degree. So I can go for a fair while chilling with friends, doing new things, meeting new people. But with everyone, you've got a gas tank of social interaction. Think of it like a fuel tank on a bike or a car or whatever. You got that fuel gauge. Start of the day or start of the week, you're on full. By the end of the week, you're probably closer to empty. In most cases. So you're just like, it's fucking Sunday, I'll sleep in today, wake up tomorrow morning, go back to work. Full tank again. Ready for the day, go. No. Monday, what am I saying? Everybody fucking hates Mondays. But you know what I mean. It's sort of you reset at the beginning of the week. And you're almost empty at the end of the week. Me, it's more of a never a full tank. I mean, if I say never a full tank, but the tank varies in capacity. No, that doesn't make sense. When it comes to refilling, I'm not accurate. So instead of being full, I might be 3/4 tank, or half tank, or full, depending on the situation, well, depending on how I'm feeling mentally and physically, because if you got a cold, you're already nearly empty. But I have been having a bit of trouble with my tank recently. It's been quarter empty most of the time. So, and because I haven't interacted with loads of people, it's stayed level. It's quarter empty most of the time. So it stayed level. But because I lack a job and I don't go out much at the moment because I don't have money to go out and do things with people, I sit at home, do nothing, tank stays quarter empty, and dealing with people is kind of scary now because I've gone for a fair while not having to deal with people. And I need to get back into it. I need to go out. I need to do stuff in the next few days before I start my apprenticeship, because it's on Monday. My apprenticeship starts Monday coming. Add an innuendo there if you want. My apprenticeship starts Monday coming, and I'm fucking bricking it for it. And the weather doesn't seem too nice either. I mean, fucking hell. If I start Monday, then it's fucking pissing it down outside. It's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna ride up there on my push bike, because my bike's not on the road yet. And I'm just gonna get there and I'm just gonna be like, I'm soaked, I'm cold, I don't wanna fucking do this today. Which isn't the attitude to go in with. I need to make sure that I'm good, I'm okay. Which means I'm going to have to wrap up warm in the morning, get my ass down there bright and early, make sure I'm there on time or slightly earlier with everything that I need, and do the work. Because they're not going to do it for me. I have to do it. It's a job. I don't know whether I need inspiration to get my ass out of bed, or inspiration to do things, or just motivation. I just need motivation. There's a Tumblr post out there where it says, if people treated motivation like they do bones, the world would be a different place. Like, you could wake up in the morning and say, I fractured my motivation today. And you could stay home. You fracture a bone, you can stay home. Mental health shouldn't be any different. You should be able to maybe not stay home, but get help where it's needed, like in schools or in other places. But motivation is something I'm severely lacking at the minute. Because my bike's nearly finished. But it's taken me ages to get it to this point. As much as it's nearly finished, the motivation almost isn't there to finish it. The motivation wasn't there to work on it, to begin with. Not really. I mean, when I first got it, I was just like, yeah, let's do this. Motorbike. Get it on the road, get it going, get myself going places. That disappeared after a while. The excitement of something new disappeared. Now it's just, fucking motorbike doesn't work. Fucking not together yet. Fucking. What am I going to do? If I don't have the motivation to do something, and I try and force myself, I'm going to end up hating it. Which is why I've asked a friend to come round and help me. Because if I've got a mate there who knows what he's doing, and he can help me, then it's going to get done. He said it should be up and running in the day. When he's done with it, when we're done with it, it should be up and running that day. I'm looking forward to that, because that's freaking brilliant, and I can't wait for that, because I want that bike up and running and able to be used, because I need to use it. As much as I don't have a license yet. That should come soon though. But that's another thing to work on when the time comes. Another thing. Stainless steel fused Claptons. 26 gauge core, 32 gauge wrap. Homemade. I'm getting there. With coils, I'm getting there. That's good. But with bikes, motivation. With apprenticeship, scared, nervous, don't want to fuck up, don't want to fucking deal with people, which I know I will have to do because they've said there will be some customer relations to deal with. It's a crazy thing. I need motivation. And I need to sort my head out. Because if I don't sort my head out, the motivation isn't going to come. And if the motivation doesn't get here, or if I don't generate enough motivation, gas tank's going to be quarter empty. I'm going to get to work. And it's going to gone. Empty. Done. Fuck. So, I need motivation. I need motivation for the bike. I need motivation for the apprenticeship. And to do the apprenticeship, it's along the lines of what I want to do. And to have that qualification, it's going to help me. Just a manufacturing qualification is going to help me on the steps. There are steps, and I will walk up every single fucking one of them to climb that bloody mountain to get what I want. It's just taking those steps one at a time is difficult, but I'm going to do it. Everyone else should as well. Step by step, one at a time. Fight your way to Valhalla. See you guys.